Well, attitude and gratitude. Altitude, there's a lot of things that end in tude, isn't there? So, yeah, attitude is so important when it comes to anything. I mean, even if you're in a bad mood, if you get to your work or school or just if you're with a friend meeting for lunch, attitude is so important for the well-being of the person that you're with or maybe the people watching your video. Because you can really change their attitude and their lives. Because a lot of people sign up to LiveGood or other opportunities, or they go to a restaurant because they know a waitress or a waiter, or maybe even the maitre d', or maybe they know the owner because they were treated kindly, and maybe the owner was just awesome. And they become a loyal customer off the attitude of that person. Sometimes when I go shopping for food, I go to two different stores every week. For months, well, for years and years, I've only went to two here in Salt Lake. I get, and I'm a little chatty. And when I see the cashiers, it's not that I know them, but I've went through their lines many times. I know the ones that are just real friendly, some that look like they're a little stressed out and they've had a tough day. I go to both because I know that if I say a couple kind things or maybe a little joke, I can at least kind of break them out of maybe their state of like, oh, I'm on my feet and 8 hours a day. And being a cashier is one of the toughest jobs ever. It's repetitive. It's thankless. Most people you don't really have a bond with. They just want to hurry and pay and get out of there. So even though you're around people all day, it's not social. But with attitude, you can change your life and you can change someone else's life. And I know this LiveGood video is not really, how to do this and how to get people to sign up and how to be rich in a laptop and a Lamborghini in 5 days. I worry a lot about people's attitude, including mine, because sometimes when I have a lot on my mind, I'm quiet and I'm thinking. And everyone thinks I'm in a bad mood because I have a natural kind of, I'm getting, the more lines I get, I'm going to have one of those Clint Eastwood faces, I think, where people think I'm in a bad mood. And I'm not. It's just that I love to think. And when I think, I get quiet and I just kind of, it's like I'm in the back of my mind, or if I'm sitting in my car, or if I'm at my desk right now, I got a studio I'm in right now. I like to actually, I'll put my hands up like this. I put my chin in my hands and I just sit and I'll sit here and I'll think for 5 minutes, just staring at my computer screens, not reading anything, but just kind of visualizing. And it's my attitude. I can definitely get myself excited, motivated, bored, tired. It's amazing. Your brain, it really is the most complex computer in the world without an owner's manual. I heard that phrase like 20 years ago, and it's so true. It's crazy what's in our little noggins. I can't believe what's underneath this yellow hat. I think I got a brain. Maybe I'm like the Tin Man. I don't know. The way AI is now, I don't even know if I'm real. This could be just an image of me, like my mouth. Maybe I'm not real. Who knows? Fake it to make it. Isn't that what everyone does when you're online talking about business and the millions you're going to make by pushing a button? But attitude, and then a little bit of gratitude. Because if you're kind of thankful and humble and you really appreciate at least the health that you have right now, knowing that you can probably better it with nutrition, maybe exercise. Obviously, if you have something really bad, terminal, like cancer, I mean, boy, oh boy, that's real. That's real. That's reality times 1,000. But I think most of us watching my video, or if I'm watching your video, we're lucky enough to where we have probably a pretty good day ahead without pain and misery and suffering and all the other stuff. So to be grateful and to have some gratitude and to be humble, man, that's a piece of pie that I like to eat every day. I love pumpkin pie. I like those chocolate cream pies. I like warm cherry and apple pie, but humble pie. I remember hearing a band. Wasn't that Peter Frampton's first band before he went solo? But humble pie, that's delicious. So a little bit of gratitude with a good attitude mixed with a little piece of humble pie. I think that goes a long way when it goes to this opportunity that you might be looking at. You might be watching this video because you just accidentally popped up on YouTube, but Maybe you're looking for nutrition products for wholesale, but I think most people want to just make some extra money and maybe make enough to where they can actually live off it and live an extraordinary life off of it. This company is it. Otherwise, I wouldn't do it. I've been around the block 50 times. You know, when you're born in the 60s and it's 2023, I don't have time to learn about something that's going to just make me spin like I'm trying, I'm getting my Corvette out and I'm in ice and I'm trying to haul ass and I'm sitting there with 500 horsepower and I'm just sitting there going, God, I can't believe I'm not going forward. Oh, there's ice underneath. You lose you lose brain cells when you get older, but you retain a lot of them that you've learned the hard way with. All right, those I got all over the place. I have a lot of fun brain cells that are gone, but when I've learned the hard way, boy, I don't forget, because usually when you learn the hard way, you bitch and moan about it for a year. And then the next year, you only bitch about it half the time, where your friends want to like literally put a bag on your head and say, but when you learn the hard way, it's effective. You definitely don't want to do it again. And I don't want to learn or chase an opportunity that wastes my time when I'm well aware that I only have so much left, if that makes sense. Now, if you're my age, you get it. You're not going to go back to college. You're not going to dress and shower and shampoo and shine and go to a college and sit with 18 to 25-year-olds when you're 40 years older than them. You feel weird. You feel awkward. And with YouTube and online training and some good advice, you don't need it, especially with this company. Okay? This is the type of company where you can get some really good education for absolutely free just by kicking back with your favorite beverage and watching video. And I love it that way. It's awesome. Okay? So with the little brain cells that I've got left, I don't want to lose those. And if I make video like this, it kind of refreshes my mind that I'm not going to chase an opportunity that doesn't have some type of payoff in the end. There's two payoffs for me. Being honest, I do like to make money, and if I can make some extra money, great. If I make a lot of extra money, that's awesome as well. I'm at the point in my life where I've bought some cool cars, trucks. I've been all over the world. I've met some awesome people, and money is not my biggest factor right now. I actually am more worried about health and mental well-being, because a lot of my friends, their bodies are starting to deteriorate, and their minds, their eyes might go blurry, or maybe even their brains, and their functions are starting to slow up for no reason other than that they're just getting older. So at my age, just speaking for myself, I'm more worried about health and trying to stretch and just live a good 24 hours. Okay? But I also want to see if people that go ahead and maybe watch my video and trust that this is an opportunity that, number one, they can afford, number two, they can do and get some success. Because if I just want a bunch of $25 bills and then I just quit making videos and I go on to my day, that's not what I want. That's hardly. Maybe 30 years ago, maybe 20 years ago. Make a quick buck and at least pat yourself on the back so you can go buy a big screen TV. Okay? I don't give a shit about that. I want to know that if I go to bed at night and if I have 10 people watch this video and they go ahead and just put their email address in the capture page and they make a decision to actually buy the products, or they want to actually spend 40 more bucks and become an affiliate, that they get a couple sales, they get 50 bucks real quick because you get 25 bucks for each sign up, the next pay period. I think that's awesome if they trust me to sign up and they get their money back in a week. To me, I'm like, okay, now let's just get some information to you. Watch videos, get good at social media, just post, have fun. Don't make this a business. Even though this is kind of a business in a box for $49.95, man, make it fun. Learn how to talk to your camera like myself. I'm by myself right now, and I'm so used to talking on camera that I almost prefer to talk to my camera than a real person. It's just when I'm in my chair and I can sit forward with my hands like this is my favorite way to talk. And I can't do that if I'm like driving or with people or I'm out on the public. I just want to sit down and try to put my hands up and talk like this, but I can't. So I'm so used to talking on camera now by myself. It's kind of fun. And I love it too. Definitely not complaining, that's for sure. So anyway, why don't you just visit my website? That's all I can, at the end of the day, I can make videos about your attitude and the gratitude, and hopefully you do appreciate your health and what you got. I know a lot of us have had some real bad things happen to us, but I just figure right now we got the rest of our lives, and why not go out on a high? Just try to get that attitude in a more positive way. Don't watch the news so much. Don't worry about the left or the right or the brown or the yellow or the red versus the blue or the politics and all the bullshit. You got to remember the media specializes in negative because that equals ratings. All right. I got kind of firsthand knowledge about that being in and out of FM radio for 30 some odd years. I started in 87. So boy, before you know it, I'm like 36 years into the biz. And I know damn well that if I talk about a train wreck or if I put something on YouTube that says, warning, this is the most craziest accident ever caught on video, I'll probably have 1 million views. But if I put, hey, you know what? It was a good day today. Look at how nice this sunset is. No one cares because there's 1 million other sunsets out there. And people appreciate that if they're your personal friend or family. But I know that if I see a sunset on YouTube, I might click it just to put it on my screensaver, but I think you guys know what I mean. The world is centered around the negative of things. But this company, my favorite phrase is live good, feel good. I've got my websites. I own that name. And I might even make some cool hats and shirts. So if you're in my group and my downline, if I have a couple extra bucks or if I make like $500, I might just make $500 of hats and shirts and just send them to my downline. I just, because I'm living good. I feel good right now. And if people are signing up, that makes me feel good. So I'm living good, but I'm feeling great because if you guys sign up and have success, it really does go good to great. For some reason, I'm really focused on that. I just want to make a difference and feel like I did something at my age now. I'm not looking to go buy another Lego kit, although I love Lego kits. I'm not looking to go buy another damn car or another motorcycle. I don't need that shit right now. What I want is to just feel like I'm valuable and I'm doing something with the fresh air and the opportunity of getting up and living every 24 hours like I have. I almost feel guilty. I don't know what. It's hard to explain, but I'm at the point in my life where it's like I've got to do something more than just work and buy cool shit and do fart jokes because I do love all that. But anyway, I want to make a difference, and I think with Live Good, it's my answer. So, all right, well, enough. You guys are my therapists. I probably owe you lunch now. So if you join Live Good, let me know your link, and I'll probably have to join your website. I'm the only guy I'm an affiliate for Live Good. And everyone that signs up underneath me, I then in return somehow sign up underneath them. So all the money I'll probably make and Live Good, it's all going back to you guys. So if you buy me lunch for $25, I'll give it right back to you, and you can go buy lunch with your own $25. So, all right, that's enough chit chat. I appreciate you guys just watching my video. I just thought attitude and gratitude. I had a couple cool things happen today, so I wanted to mention it in a video. So, all right, please just join Corey.com. How about that? That's an easy one. Just click it, check it out. If Live Good's for you, great. If not, thanks for just watching my videos. All right, we'll talk to you guys soon. Thanks.